Hey there, for Elsa, crystal ball and tarot reading. So let's see what's going on. What I'm getting is the Morgan Greer deck is calling, so this is what we're going to go towards. We're going to flank this crystal ball in a T, and I'm not sure why we're getting that, but that's what we're getting for Elsa. We've got the big lessons, the daily grind. This is what's coming up behind the crystal ball. I'm putting it right here for just now, so you can see. Well, we'll just do what we can do. Okay, I'm moving to this side. Time to go in. I'm getting something about the water's edge and like an ocean or a lake. Let me look a little closer. We're getting you at the ocean. It's asking me to go back here, back to the card of temperance. Where temperance is here, temperance is here. I'm being directed to go back here. You're like trying to turn something. I'm also getting you standing at the water's edge with, I don't know how you describe this thing. It's a tool that people use to turn tires, to take lug nuts off the tires. It's cross-shaped like a T. This is what you're at. You are armed with this tool more than you know. Let me get into these cards real quick, and then we're going to go back into the ball, because I want to know why you're standing. It's not, I don't know if it's called a tire iron, but it's like a big cross that you can hold, and I just think of it taking off lug nuts off a car. It's like this big X. It's also something you could crank a wheel on something. In some decks, it's the cross that you would have within the middle of a steering wheel. So, okay. Okay, this is about the loss of separation and how you find your independence and how you realign again in that regard. Again, we're being drawn to the water's edge. Temperance is here, as is the Page of Coins. We've got the Emperor here and the 8 here. The daily grind and the fruits of labor. There has been disappointment, conflict, and now you're feeling stuck. There's a time where you need to move forward. There's a time where you need to move forward. You feel like you've been stuck. The hostage of the water's edge is not who you are, but you need to be at the water's edge to heal. You need time there. I'm going to cover that so it's not going to throw me off the thing, but let me show you what's down here. These were all laid out this way. Sorry, I didn't realize it wasn't there. In your recording, you'll be able to see it, but the water's edge, that's what's calling me to go into here. Why you're in the water's edge with a tire iron, I want to see. So give me a second. Move these to the side. If there's anything else. There's no more of this shifty shift. Your temperance has been overplayed. Shifty shift. Okay. All right. You're standing at the water's edge with this stupid tire iron in your hand, and I don't know what else to call it. It's a tool. I wish I knew the name of it, but it's this big iron cross thing, and you want to chuck it into there. It's like you can chuck this in. This is very much it's a physical thing in your hand, but it's very representative of how you've had to accommodate, how you've had to do things for yourself, fix things for yourself, wait for something for yourself, and wanting to just huck the whole thing into the ocean. There's a sense of a little bit frustration and almost a little bit of desperation. And sometimes this, do you just want to walk into it? And that's not the answer, but do you just want to walk into it? You understand the tides. You can either carry this stupid thing with you as if it were your burden and it's going to be keeping you stuck. You don't want to carry it. Nor do you want to go into the water any deeper. You got your feet in the water and it's cold. There's the sun setting, coming down. You're really having a big old cry at the ocean's edge. You sit back, you come back, you were like at the brink of just like throwing in the towel in general, on life altogether. And it's not necessary for you to throw in the towel. You recognize this thing that you've held, this thing that you've carried too long. You want to chuck it into the ocean, but it's still sitting right beside you. Now you're sitting with your feet on the sand, like your knees are up, you're hugging your knees. And this thing is there. When do you get up and walk away? Do you get up and walk away? You must. This is the last day that you cry about this bullshit anymore. It's the last day you cry on this. You've been balancing, you've been adaptive, you've been figuring out what's right for you and trying to make something work that will not work, trying to fold something and fix something, compensate. No more. Wiping of the tears. Your anger has been rightly placed. Anger. It's time to move forward. Give yourself more momentum. You're leaving everything that was in the layout, in the spread, in this crossed way. You're leaving it behind. You're leaving it behind. Closing the books. Closing the books. You're standing up. You're dusting the sand off your butt. It's like really, the sun is going down rather rapidly now. You got to get back so you can get up. Whatever you walk down to this beach, you have to get up and get to your car. You want to get to your car before the sun sets. You need to get to your car. Your car is like safety, shelter. It's higher ground. You've been a little long in this space. You spend a little too much time. You've got to get going. You need to leave this situation. You need to leave the situation. Get to your car. Get to what is coming forward. Get where you're in the driver's seat again. You realize that you've been not in this advocating for self-taking control of your life. You've been waiting upon, and it has been something you've been carrying and fixing and compensating. And it's like, no, it's time to get in the car. You're half up the stairs. You're turning. There's these stairs with this rail, a broken rail. You're looking over, and the sea is getting big. The ocean is getting big. It's getting big. You want to get to your car. You left something on the sand. You're going up the stairs. You left something on the sand. A necklace, a jewelry, some kind of pendant or jewelry. I'm getting the image of heart-shaped locket, and I don't think it's heart-shaped locket. I think it's just jewelry that's a necklace of significance that was given as a gesture. Jewelry. You left it by the crossbar, and you just are now realizing it's there. Do you care? Do you risk it? Do you go down? No. You shake your head. Not even for that. Not even for that. Must have been a valuable something. Let the ocean take it. Let the ocean take it and not take me. Let the relationship, whatever this is, let whatever was taken, and even this, you fleeing in, let it be taken because it will not take you. This is really survivor energy coming through. You're quickly up the stairs, into the car, into the driver's seat, still recognizing what has just happened. Let's see what the cards have to say. It's like you're in your car. It's a cold day. The cards are so good. Cards are showing me you took your leave because you know your value, you know your worth. Okay, back in the ball. This is the turning points. It's not the turning points of the tides that's important for you. It's the turning point in the tide of your heart. It's like you turn the keys on, the radio station comes on, and it's almost like you've been swimming in breakup songs on the radio, and you push in different radio. You're tuning in. You're tuning it in differently. A little bit of tears still. Windows are steamed. Windows are fogged. Steamed. Fogged. Give yourself the time. Give yourself the time. You know how to navigate this. Putting it in reverse. pulling back out, back onto the road, the main road. Back onto the main road. Back into the mix of things, into the fray, into circulation. Fray is the wrong word. Back into the main road, ready to drive, ready to move forward. It's like, this is very significant work for you to have done. It's a significant visualization. It's a significant meditation for you to remember this moment in time when you carry this thing. It's like you had to change your own tire, and that was that. And I'm looking around the perimeter of your car now. You're in it. You're at a light. I'm looking around the perimeter of your car. What I'm seeing is where the Jan tire, that's a Phil phrase, Jan tire was, the donut tire was. It was there, it was there, it was there until finally he didn't fix it, he didn't do anything. Finally you had to go fix your own damn tire, buy your own damn tire. The Jan tire isn't there anymore, but it looks newer than the rest. And this is telling me you've had to do a lot of troubleshooting, a lot of the things of accountability. And this other person just either wasn't interested in doing the accountable thing, or wasn't capable of doing it, was never going to do it. You got done waiting. It's why that stupid tire thing, when you had to put the Jan tire on, this guy was never going to come in on the white horse for you, and you gave him plenty of opportunities, and he never was. And this changing the tire shit thing, this is something he said he would do. Here, this was his effort to give you this tool to do it for yourself when you really wanted him to step up in a bigger way. That was weak sauce. Okay, red light change. Red light, green light. It's no more Mother May I. Red light, green light. Okay, you're going. It's so oceany, it's crazy. There's all I can call it is a surf and turf shop. It's like surf and turf restaurant shop. A little bit highbrow. You're like, fuck it. That's the attitude. It's like you pull into the surf and turf shop. You're going to get yourself an expensive dinner. Start doing what it is that honors you. Get the lobster that you want, or whatever it is, the seafood that you want. You're pulling in there, you're going in. There's something crossed paths in there. There's something crossed paths. Where you cross paths, you go in, there's somebody in there. This is somebody you know. It feels like a man you know from the past crossed your paths in there. Go to the surf and turf shop. What it is and what is coming through is, if you go to the restaurant where you eat, where you feed yourself well, where you take care of your need to eat, whether you're ordering lobster or steak or whatever, if you're in the surf and turf shop, it's like you've left this other shit behind. You're honoring the queen now. You're doing the stealthy moves that protects and covers your ass, takes the priority as you now. And this is opening up. I'm getting sunflower imagery coming in. Following the sun, following where it is that makes you light, where you shine, instead of waiting for the other. And this is how you go in there. After having this kind of breakthrough moment at the shore, now you're at the surf and turf shop. Now you're in the right space for the right love to be even approaching you. Where before you would have been waiting, you've probably driven past that place numerous times. You've had opportunities to let go, but this is like the final straw was the final straw, and you've let go. And somebody crossing your paths from the past in there, significant. 2 moons. Sunflowers and 2 moons. This is like 2 months of time. Something about the mountains now. The lesson of the ocean you carry to the mountains, it's telling me you're getting more grounded. It's telling me that you're ready to do some sort of hiking or up-leveling, climbing. You're starting a different climb. You're putting yourself in a different kind of geographical situation as pertains to love, and ready to do some sort of climb. It doesn't have to be the hugest climb. 2 moons. Okay, all right. The Kodak is getting eaten. The film, the Kodak, the film is getting eaten. It's done. What I'm telling you is that's complete. It's like old film, like if you see film on a movie screen and it goes and it gets eaten up. That's what was coming through there. So that's complete. So that's what's going on. the lesson of the surf and turf and the tire iron. So look for that. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm going to go turn that off and I'll be right back. 1 second.